Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends, whatever time of day it is that you happen to watch this. Today's video is a little different from what I normally share. I don't have any baby goats or garden harvest or exciting farm projects that I am working on in this very moment. It's just me cleaning my kitchen before I have to take my daughter to cross country practice. This is a much more realistic picture of my everyday life around here. I absolutely love sharing the peaceful and pretty parts of living on our little farm, but most days also include dirty dishes, cluttered counters, and lots of laundry waiting to go upstairs, and children who need to be driven somewhere. I have a long list of things that I haven't gotten around to yet, but today I thought I would bring you along while I try to get this kitchen back under control. When I started this channel, I know I'm a whopping 6 videos in. Anyway, I pictured myself sharing our animals, the garden, harvesting vegetables, canning, all the little things that I love about living on a farm. And I still will absolutely share all of that, but I've also realized that I don't want to feel like I can only pick up the camera when I'm going outside. A huge part of my life happens right inside this house. I am a wife, I'm a mom. I work outside the home cleaning houses a few days a week. I make Amazon product review videos, and I'm starting to build this channel, all while still taking care of my home and my animals. So, like a lot of women, I constantly feel like I'm moving from one responsibility to the next. But that's real life, and I really want this channel to reflect more of that. We recently got home from a camping trip, and you come home from a camping trip and you just feel like you need a whole second trip just so you can get caught back up. And I love camping. Don't hear what I'm not saying. I love it, but it takes a lot to get everything put up, and I need to wash the towels and put them back in the camper so that we can put the camper away, and there's food to be put away and clothes and all of those things that you love your trip and you come home and you need another vacation. But what made it harder this time is we got home and my youngest daughter wasn't feeling well. That evening we got home, she came down with a fever and just was really overall just feeling pretty bad. So when my kids are sick, everything else stops for me. My attention shifts to making sure they're comfortable and keeping an eye on them, and I do tend to suffer from a little bit of health anxiety from time to time, and I worry way too much. So between the trip and taking care of her, the housework started to pile up. And once I get behind, I really have a hard time figuring out where to start. I can look at a messy room and see 20 different things that need to be done and somehow become completely unable to start any of them. I joke that I diagnosed myself with ADHD and executive dysfunction. To be clear, I haven't actually been diagnosed by a professional. I'm not saying that I definitely have either one, but I do recognize quite a few of those struggles in myself. Especially difficulty starting tasks even when I genuinely want to do them. Sometimes I'll spend more time thinking about everything that I need to do than it would to take to actually do the work. I'll walk into the kitchen and I'll notice the dishes, remember that the laundry needs to be switched, see something that belongs upstairs, and suddenly I'll be standing in the middle of the house with 5 half-finished jobs. I can also get completely absorbed in the things I enjoy. I love working outside. I love making videos and doing my Amazon videos. And then all of a sudden I'll look up and I realize that the kitchen hasn't magically cleaned itself while I was distracted. Something that I'm really trying to learn is that I don't always need to feel motivated before I start. Sometimes my motivation comes after I start the job. Today, I had a limited amount of time before taking my daughter to cross-country practice, and part of me thought that I didn't have enough time to make a difference in any part of my house. But I reminded myself that I didn't need to clean the entire house. Just start somewhere. So I started with the kitchen. I could load a few dishes, clear a counter, put away the things that had collected around the sink. One small job usually makes the next one feel a little easier. If you're watching this while sitting in a room that feels completely overwhelming, this is your gentle encouragement and reminder from me to just choose one thing. Not the whole room, Not the whole house, just one thing. Pick up the trash, or start the dishwasher, or clear the one chair that has become the collection spot for all the things in the house. Do the smallest thing you can manage and then decide whether or not you have enough energy or time to do one more. I'm also working on letting good enough be enough. Sometimes I avoid starting things because I know I don't have time to do it all perfectly, and I am a perfectionist. I can't deep clean the kitchen every single day. I can't reorganize every single cabinet. I can't scrub the baseboards every time I clean my kitchen and make the entire house look like no one lives here. That's not even realistic. But I can make it better. A mostly clean kitchen is better than waiting another day for the perfect time to clean it from top to bottom. And I think that applies to so much more than housework. The imperfect video that I'll post can connect with someone. The 10-minute walk I take still counts. The simple dinner you make still feeds your family. It doesn't have to be beautiful every time, or Pinterest worthy, or Instagram worthy. So with that thought process, I have challenged myself to post a video every single day for a week. I have a habit of overthinking content. I wonder whether a video is interesting enough, or whether I've filmed enough, or whether people will click on it, or if it fits perfectly with everything else on my channel. For this week, I want to practice creating and posting without analyzing every single detail. If I can settle into a good routine, I would love to continue the challenge for 30 days. I'm not promising 30 days quite yet because I know what my schedule can be like, and I'm not going to give myself too much to handle. My goal for this channel is to create a place where I can share my everyday life, my farm animals, gardening, cooking, canning, cleaning, family routines, projects, because my house is very old and needs a ton done to it. But whatever else might be happening around my house, I want the freedom to be able to create content for that and not just farm animals and garden. I also don't want everything to feel overly polished. I want it to feel like you stopped by for a cup of coffee while I get a few things done. Maybe you're putting some things off too. It could be cleaning your kitchen, starting a project, applying for a new opportunity, or doing something creative that you keep talking yourself out of. You don't need to commit to doing it forever today, and I'm not promising myself that I'll post every single day for the rest of my life. I'm simply committing to this week. Make your goal smaller if you need to. Do it for 7 days. Work on it for 15 minutes. Clean one counter. Film one ordinary moment. Take one small step that proves it. You are capable of beginning. It may not look impressive while you're doing it, but those small steps are usually how the bigger changes happen. The kitchen isn't perfect, and there are plenty of other things around the house that are still waiting for me, but this room feels lighter, and I'll feel better knowing that I got up and did what I could with the time that I had. In case you're wondering, this took me all of about 35 minutes to clean. I had a really full sink of dishes that needed to get clean. I had to unload the dishwasher, and my counters were pretty cluttered with a lot of stuff. I still need to straighten out my bathroom and the living room and the laundry room, but just the kitchen being clean is such a relief. Let me know in the comments what you need to work on. What have you been avoiding? What are your least favorite house chores to do? And what are your goals? Maybe we can help keep each other accountable. It's just about time to take my daughter to cross country, so I'm going to sign off here. Be sure to subscribe to keep up with me, hopefully keeping my life together one day at a time, one video at a time. I'd love to have you hang around, and I will for sure see you in the next video.